First game as Khorne, we're playing Skullfiend Tribe. We have 1990 points of Khorne. Our general is going to be the Lord of Khorne on Juggernaut. His command trait is Diabolical Purposes, and artifact is Gorecleaver. That gives him +1 damage against heroes, and also he gets an additional rend and mortal wounds on 6s to hit in addition, so he has a built-in curse essentially. With Skullfiend Tribe, these Skullreapers are going to be BATTLELINE. They're pretty slappy, and they're also going to be part of the new battalion for Wizard Finders and Andator, however you say that. So it's going to be these two units, the Sigmar coalitioned in, and the Bloodmaster are all in that battalion. The rest of the army is going to be in a Warlord battalion, and whatever's left over is just going to be on its own. My additional enhancement is going to be taking the prayer enhancement, so my 3 priests will each have 2 prayers. They can only chant 1, but they're each going to have 2 prayers. And I took the Hex Skull Gorgers and the Bleeding Icon to round out the list. And Skarbrand's featuring in here heavily. So basically it's a heavy anti-magic list with the backbone of the Mighty Skullcrushers with their passive 2-up save, their 5-up hatred of sorcery, and then they have the 5-up ward against mortal wounds done by spells. Sigmar's in there for 2 unbinds, and if the spell successfully cast, he'll be dishing out a little bit of a mortal wound here. So the idea is keep him up towards the front, keeping the enemy wizards in 30 inches, doing mortal wounds on their successful casts. The skulls will give them the extra damage if they happen to roll an 8, -2, and then I'm going to be trying to cast or summon, chant, Witchbane curse on whatever wizards nearby. So that's the general idea of the list. Hatred of Sorcery is going to feature pretty heavily in the list. And that's 1990 points of Blades of Khorne. First game, we'll see how it goes.
Alright, today I'm playing Seraphon. I have a Starborn list in Dracothian's Tale. I have Lord Croak, Slant Starmaster as my general, with the command trait Lord of Celestial Resonance, and the Space Folder stave, which will let me teleport in outside 7. He has Comet's Call and Merciless Blizzard as his spells. I have 2 units of 5 guard to protect them. The Skink Oracle on Troglodyte with Cosmic Crush and Celestial Harmony. Astral Bear and Skink Starseer with Hoarfrost and Speed of Haunchy. Not really sure how to pronounce that. And 2 units of 10 warriors, along with the Cogs and the Palisade. And with a grand strategy of repel corruption, keep enemies outside of my territory for 1975.
Nice. Today we're going to be playing the Lines of Communication battle plan. It's got 3 objectives down the center in the new GHB. You get to disrupt your opponent in 1 phase, and on a 3-up, it'll cost an additional command point for them to issue a command. Got some deployment laid out. Khorne for the first time. Looking pretty good. We renamed Ballista Hill, Sigmar Hill. He's preparing for some psyops versus Seraphon there. And you finished dropping first. So your turn to pick.
Turn 1.
Turn 1 going to Seraphon.
End of the hero phase for Seraphon. Got a few spells off, teleported the Troglodyte in, did 2 wounds to him, 3 over there, and 3 over there with Croak's spell.
Failed all of my Hatred of Sorcery rolls.
Yeah. Croak got a miscast because of your pouch of Nulldust. So only got 1 of his spells off. And then the Realmshaper Engine did some mortal wounds to the units around the hill.
Sigor Unbound, Comet Skull with a 15 with a primal dice, beating his 10. It's nice. He did it.
That's it.
And your battle tactic was?
Battle tactic.
Kill this guy with spells.
Yes, so
which
found
he's
my
still
battle
alive
tactic.
by some miracle.
Yep. Alright, got the Trog. Did a bombing run, going into the moving phase.
End of the shooting phase with Seraphon. I got in a unit of warriors over there, teleported in from reserve, hoping to charge in and kill the hero. Shot the Troglodyte at the sideboard and did 4 mortal wounds. Just moved up some warriors. Didn't do any moving back here, really. Just wanted to stay back there. That's it. Going into charge phase.
Going into the charge phase. If you ask for coffee and you didn't bring your own mug, you get the monkey mug.
End of combat phase. The warriors dipping in and almost killed Priest, but he's alive with 1 wound. 3 warriors are left. I spent the command point so they didn't run away. And I did not get my battle tactic, but I score 1 for 1, 1 for 2, and 1 for more.
Hey, I took blood for the altar as my battle tactics to kill the warriors that were summoned in back here. Threw a boulder at him with the sideboard, did 4 damage, all that attack. He's bracketed down to 6. I got the 8-inch charge over here I needed, so they're going to be fighting first since I'm playing Skullfiend Tribe. Yeah, and he's got 1 guy left with 1 wound over here, and I threw the Bloodmaster in there after him just to kind of give the insurance. Skarbrand's getting up a little further. Got the Skull Gorgers off, and they're all up in its Kool-Aid. Hoping to see what happens.
Battle tactic was to kill that warrior unit, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
Combat phase 2.
Combat phase.
Turn 1, Khorne. Complete the battle tactic. Kill the warriors back here for blood for the whatever it's called. Tower? Shrine?
Altar?
There we go. We got there. Got 4 mortal wounds off in the charge here. Did significant damage. They had the Horror Frost. Helped out. Spiked pretty good over here. Did a total of 12 damage all the way across there. Still survived somehow. I rolled 2 5-ups on murder rolls, so it did another 2 in addition, which was kind of fun. Finally got a blood tithe from killing over here. And yeah, 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 1 for more, 2 for the battle tactic, and the roll off is
5 for Seraphon, 1 for Khorne, and you are going to take it?
Definitely taking it.
Seraphon's taking the turn, going to 2.
End of Seraphon's hero phase.
45 minutes later.
Yeah. Casted a lot of stuff. This guy died because he rolled an 8 and exploded the skulls, killing him and doing some mortal wounds over here. I was able to shrug some of them off. Got a few more summoning points. You got a few more blood type points.
Spent them to auto unbind Comet Skull the second time.
Yes.
And then replenish my blood type.
Got my battle tactic for killing the priest over there. I think I also mortal wounded the other priests off.
What was the battle tactic?
Battle tactic was called Magical Mayhem.
And that was for basically killing the same guy you were trying to kill for your previous battle tactic that was over there?
Realmgore Ritualist.
Okay.
He regenerated a few wounds. And yeah.
Sigor did his dirty work. I rolled 2 primal magic dice to unbind one of your spells and rolled like a 15 or 16 or something like that. There was a lot going on.
Psyops continue. Going into
movement phase.
moving phase for Seraphon.
End of Seraphon's shooting phase. I summoned in 3 Croxagores with 18 points, have 3 left. Shot 2 of them off, and I'm hoping for either a charge here, or I might even take a charge over here now that there's only 1 left. Still not sure about that, just depends on the roll. Going into charge phase.
We failed to mention it earlier, but I used the going second ability to take away his ability to disrupt his charge phase, because I knew he was probably going to summon. I wanted to prevent him from re-rolling the charge or
Going to the charges.
End of the turn, did charge in the Croxagores, killed the last guy. Not sure if I should have charged him into there because I did not get the objective. I did get that one, scoring 3 total, 1 for 1, 2 for the battle tactic. 1 warrior here, tying them up. He barely survived. Yeah, that's when it's a Khorne turn.
You're scoring.
Scoring 3 for this turn, so I'm up to 6.
So going into the bottom of turn 1, 6 points to.
This is bottom of turn 2.
Bottom of turn 2.
Yeah, you have 5 points right now?
I have 5 points, correct.
So 65.
I
Going
got a
into.
blood tide point whenever they died.
Alright.
Alright, end of the charge phase for Khorne. I threw a boulder into them. They redeployed first of all. I threw a boulder into them. With him, did 4 damage. I called down a brass meteor on the Oracle here, and I did like 5 or 6 mortal wounds. And nuked him off the table. Just did the impact damage here. Rolled an 8 with them. Rolled an 8 with them. Don't know what I rolled with him, but it doesn't matter because he doesn't benefit from that.
It was a 10.
3d6 charge with Skarbrand.
Yep.
Nice.
36 charge. So here we are. We got the battle tactic with the brass skull called down and killing the Oracle, and we're going into the combat phase with the Khorne. I'm going to fight with everything that fights first, and then we're going to probably activate Skarbrand and see how we can do. First ever combat phase with Skarbrand, I rolled a 6 and did 16 mortal wounds to Croak, and then another 18 on top of that. With,
I don't know.
his other axe. The fight first happened here and here. Killed that. Skarbrand popped off. Killed him. And I'm up to 5 blood tithe points. Score 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 1 for more, 2 for the battle tactic.
So that'll be the. What's the score 2 then now?
Currently 10 to 8. How many points do you have?
6. 6, yeah.
10 to 6.
Okay, going in a roll off for turn 3. So Seraphon, roll a 6, 3 to Khorne. I'm assuming you're going to take it.
Yeah, I'm going to take it.
Seraphon, turn 3.
End of Seraphon's turn, I teleported this land over there, and my battle tactic was magical dominance, and I got that for casting a spell and not having any unbound. Ran away with the Ashworth Bearer here, and just got 2 points for battle tactic up to 8.
So 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
8 to 10.
And Skarbrand used a blood tithe to.
Move forward, d6 inches, roll a 1, still got me within 3, and I smashed a rubble and a 3 up with the monstrous action.
So no more Realm Shaper engine.
Right.
Alright, going into Khorne, bottom of 3.
Kind of messed up. I took Surround and Destroy, and I picked this unit, that unit, and Skarbrand. I failed to run the 3 inches I needed with him. You're asking yourself, why didn't you pick them to be the other guy? And I said, well, what if I fail the charge? And that was a dumb idea because I didn't fail the charge and I get +1 to charge and I could have re-rolled the charge. And there's all kind of things that I could have done better, but I failed my battle tactic. And then just for reciprocity, I put Skarbrand on top of the destroyed Realm Shaper engine because it's destroyed now. It's no longer impassable. Score 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 1 for more, and failed my battle tactics. So it brings me to 13. And roll off.
13 to
8, yeah.
roll off.
Dang. That boy good.
Take it.
That's
1 every turn roll off. Seraphon, roll the 5. Choice.
down 4.
Yeah, I take it.
Taking top of 4. Seraphon.
end of my turn, I chose Outnumbered, I think it's called. I was going to take this objective of the Skinks. I was going to teleport in this land, summon them here, but I changed my mind and said teleported this land here. Did Merciless Blizzard to him, but rolled 3 ones and killed myself. So I could not summon the Skinks and didn't score anything for the turn, leaving me at 8.
8 points.
Did think like 5 damage to the sideboard without killing him.
Sigor stands tall in the center there. And to talk out the rest of the game, it would be Khorne turn 4 and 5.
Intimidating invaders for turn 4, scoring 5 points. There's no battle tactic I can score after that. So I'd score the 3, 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 1 for more at turn 5, and then 3 for my grand strategy for having no enemy wizards on the battlefield. Or wizards on the battlefield.
So the final score would be
24 to 8.
24 to 8, first game of Khorne, and first game of the new GHB. Any
Khorne's fun. And the list I thought was a little light on bodies, but it seemed to hold up decently. See how it goes against something that's a little less magically heavy. The stacking of mortal wounds for successfully cast with him doing the mortal wound. Then you got Witchbane cursed, and you have the Hex Skull Gorgers going off, and then Blood Tithe abilities. I'm enjoying the techiness of the book.
Any thoughts from you on your casting heavy Seraphon list there? And your first time playing the new Khorne? You've played Khorne in the past, but
This is probably a good example of what would be one of the harder things for it to deal with. So I'm glad I know that now. But I think I want to try it on some, like he said, but less magic, non-hurting army.
yeah, the whole fight for anti-magic armies versus magic armies this edition. You got Null Myriads, OBR, and Khorne here, and some other contenders. Let us know what you guys think. Is magic heavy armies, are they gonna win? Hold the sway in the new GHB, or is it gonna be the anti-magic guys? Or somewhere in between? As always, list her in the comments, in the description, and give us any comments you'd like. See if we can make this better for y'all.